Hey, in this video, let's check out the Betron, let's see, YSM1000. These say they're for iOS. And let's see what difference that makes. Hopefully it'll fix their volume button problem. They've got a really nice magnetic box and a nice little container, and because I've opened several of these Betrons, they probably have a cool little container flap, and probably have some extra bud covers, and a clip. Yeah. I'm going to leave it in there. Nope. Got it. Then they are really well packaged with a custom built foam, and then when you pull this center thing out, the plug, it's got a little cover on the plug. It's got a metal plug holder, which is really nice. The cover comes off, and then the headphones fit into the foam real nice, so you have to kind of carefully pull them out. And I'm going to plug them in, and we'll see how they work, including the microphone. The other ones I got, actually, this little thing that's around both cables, it wasn't, so it was just around one, so it does nothing at all. It's kind of funny. And the twist tie is really nicely tied. So the packaging and presentation of all this is fantastic. And the cable itself is nice and grippy, so it doesn't slide around everywhere like on itself. Okay, be right back. Let's see, let me test if the mic's working okay. Yeah, it seems to be working somewhat. Let me switch to the desktop and note that my input volume is all the way up. So what you're hearing right now is the max that these mics can do. If I hold it out a little bit, I'll bet you can hear me a little bit better, but that's not a typical way to hold a microphone when you're talking to somebody on the phone. You're walking around and you're not going to be holding it out like this or right in front of your mouth. You're going to be leaving it down like that. And when it's like that, you can tell how kind of quiet it probably is right now, because I don't see any input level registering on this at all, which means you probably had to turn your speakers up. You probably saw my mouth moving a little bit, had to turn your speakers up to hear it. If I put it right in front of my lips, I can see the slightest bit of input level on the mic thing, and that's kind of what I expected. My other two Betrons have been like this. One of them was a little bit louder, and I was able to record a video with it, but when the sound was properly amplified, there was a lot of hiss and static. The earbuds themselves are real sturdy. They're metal, and they're really nice. They sound great. And I wonder what else there is to show you. Oh, that's right. Let's check out the volume control. On the other earbuds I had from Betron, volume up didn't just turn the volume up. It started the signal to say to the computer, hey, turn the volume up, and then it never turned it off until you pushed it again, which means anytime you turn the volume up a little bit, just click it once, it just started going up and stopped when it maxed out. And actually, the little overlay on my Mac never went away because the command was still coming from the headphones to say volume up. Let's see what happens. I'm pushing it. Oh, by the way, this might be kind of loud, depending on how loud they made the click in the microphone enclosure. Yeah, it did that max out thing. See, I'm not pushing it, and the signal's still going into it from there. I'll stop it, and then I'll push down once. I'm going to double tap, actually. Double tap, and it goes down just a little bit. Just once, and it goes all the way down. It's pretty frustrating. Anyway, I'm not impressed with their volume control mechanism at all, but otherwise, these are great headphones. However, I will say that the BS10RM, the slightly different, I mean, they're slightly different. These are like the most comfortable earbuds I've ever put in, because I don't have them in this box right now, or I would show you, but they're flat and they're small and they fit within the ear instead of sticking out of the ear like this. There's probably advantages to having them stick out of the ear like this. Probably the driver is better, and probably the bass is a little better on these, on the ones that I'm wearing, than on these somewhat thinner ones. But these sound fantastic, and they fit flush within the ears. Great for sleeping. Anyway, I think that's all I had to say. Good luck.